When I was a kid, one of my heroes was a guy named Bob Briggle, because he had a car that could do something nobody else's car could do. Damn it! You all right?
Jay Leno, the iconic late-night talk show host and avid car collector, has kept fans curious about his mysterious garage rumored to hold many secrets. As whispers grew louder, they finally opened his garage, and what they found inside left everyone in shock. But what has Jay been hiding? Join us as we unravel the details of this jaw-dropping discovery. Jay Leno's secret, the legendary Big Dog Garage. Jay Leno is famous for being the friendly host of The Tonight Show who entertained viewers with jokes and interviews for many years. However, there is a lesser-known side to Jay that involves his passion for cars and motorcycles. He has a vast collection of beautiful machines that he enjoys tinkering with and showing off. Most famous people like to collect things like watches or art, but Jay prefers something more exciting: cars and motorcycles. He has had a passion for these vehicles since he was a young comedian performing in small clubs. He always dreamt of owning classic cars, and as he became more successful, his collection grew. Jay's story is intriguing because of the mysterious Big Dog Garage he owns, which is hidden from the public in Burbank, California. This garage is not your average one with just a few cars. It is a huge space filled with vehicles from different time periods. The collection includes rare antiques as well as modern cars, making it one of the most impressive and largest in the world. For a long time, rumors spread about the contents of his garage. The exact number of vehicles he owned remained unknown. Some speculated it could be in the hundreds or even more. The mysterious nature of it all only fueled people's curiosity. Every now and then, Jay would share glimpses of his collection on his YouTube channel, but the majority of the garage remained concealed. It was like a hidden museum, accessible only to a select few. Jay doesn't just own machines. He also has a deep understanding of how they function. He enjoys learning about the history and unique features of each car he collects. Instead of just gathering vehicles, Jay treats them like cherished companions. He collaborates with talented mechanics to maintain the engines and is not afraid to get his hands dirty. Jay's interest in machines goes beyond simple enjoyment. It's a lifelong dedication. His garage contains not only cars, but also motorcycles, some of which are incredibly rare and unfamiliar even to collectors. Each vehicle has its unique history to tell. Some motorcycles were manufactured many years ago and continue to function perfectly, while others were salvaged from scrap yards and meticulously refurbished. The value of the vehicles to him is not determined by their price, but by the sentimental value they hold. Jay frequently discusses the fact that he began with very little. During his childhood, he lacked material possessions and had to put in a lot of effort to achieve anything. This might be the reason why his collection holds such significance for him. Every vehicle in it symbolizes a dream he once had, and the struggles he faced to turn that dream into reality. It's not just about the physical cars themselves, it's about the experiences and memories they represent in his life. Even though Jay retired from hosting late-night television, he did not decrease his activities. Instead, he had more time to concentrate on his passions. He kept expanding his collection and passing on his wisdom to others. Jay became a storyteller of the streets, using his garage as a platform to educate and motivate. The Big Dog Garage is not open to the public, but those who have had the privilege of visiting say it feels like entering a place where time seems to stop. Each corner is filled with a piece of history. Some cars look brand new, gleaming as if they were just made. Others show signs of wear and tear, with faded paint and worn seats, but Jay cherishes them all the same. Each car has a special significance in his life story. Jay Leno's life is not just about being famous or rich. It's about pursuing a passion and creating something significant. Beyond his TV persona, he is someone who delights in the simple pleasures of engines, wheels, and the stories that unfold during each drive. As the sun goes down in Burbank, Jay Leno might be cleaning his hands and admiring a rare car in a quiet building that is very special to him. What is it about this garage that's capturing everyone's attention? Let's take a closer look to find out. Inside Jay Leno's hidden world of cars and secrets. When most people think of a garage, they envision a small space for parking cars. However, for Jay Leno, his garage is much more than that. It is like a hidden world filled with history and living machines. It is not just a room with cars, but a huge complex that surpasses imagination. Jay Leno has a garage that is over 122,000 square feet in size. This is equal to 2 football fields. In this huge space, there are many large buildings filled with unique items. Each section serves a specific function, and every tool, part, and vehicle is in its correct place. The entire facility is well organized, but still has a cozy and personal feel. It shows Jay's passion and appreciation for all things mechanical. This location is more than just a storage area for cars. It's where they are revived. Within the complex, there is a complete machine shop where Jay and his team have the ability to create or repair almost anything. Instead of searching for a part that is no longer available, they have the capability to fabricate it from the beginning. The machine shop is equipped with machinery like lathes, drills, grinders, and other heavy-duty tools. Jay frequently collaborates with experienced engineers and builders who have a similar enthusiasm for working hands-on and doesn't mind getting dirty. Next to the machine shop, there is a restoration bay where old, abandoned vehicles are refurbished. Many of these cars are in poor condition, with some missing parts or completely covered in rust. However, in this area of the garage, skilled workers meticulously disassemble, clean, fix, and reassemble these broken-down cars. This process is time-consuming and precise, but Jay finds joy in every aspect of it. He appreciates the beauty of each bolt and the satisfaction of seeing a polished fender. Jay's garage has a unique feature, his own car wash area. This space is not just a simple setup with a hose and sponge. It is carefully designed for cleaning rare and delicate vehicles. Some of the cars in his collection are quite old and require special attention. Jay takes great care in washing, drying, and protecting each car properly. This demonstrates his deep passion and care for his collection, not just for their appearance, but also for their significance. The garage is not only packed with machines, but also filled with memories. Jay moves around it as if he is wandering through his beloved storybook. He is familiar with the history of each car, bike, tool, and machine in the garage. He recalls when he acquired them, how they were repaired, and what makes each one unique. Jay has taken steps to ensure the garage is a place where these memories are kept alive. This garage is special because it doesn't seem cold or upscale. It seems like a place made with love. Instead of fancy floors or gold signs, there are oil stains, shelves filled with parts, and machines that show a lifelong passion. Jay created this space not to impress, but to enjoy. It's a dream come true, and every part of it reflects his heart. Jay Leno's garage is not just for storing cars. It's a place where amazing vehicles are kept and maintained. It's where history is preserved, dreams are realized, and a special connection between a man and his cars exists beyond just the physical objects. What kind of machines is Jay involved with? And could his garage be hiding something far more extraordinary than just cars? Jay Leno's legendary collection. Jay Leno has a huge garage filled with cars and motorcycles that have significant historical and emotional value to him. The collection is so impressive that it is considered one of the best private vehicle collections globally. Each vehicle holds a special place in Jay's heart, as it represents a piece of history and brings back memories. Jay had accumulated over 181 cars and at least 160 motorcycles by the end of 2024. All these vehicles were stored safely in one location. The collection includes a wide range of vehicles, from over 100 years old to modern and rare ones that only a few have seen in person. It features electric cars, steam-powered machines, jet-powered supercars, and even tanks. The 1994 McLaren F1 is a standout star in the world of luxury cars. It was the first of its kind to arrive in the United States, and back in the late 1990s, Jay purchased it for approximately $800,000. While that may seem like a hefty price tag, today this same car is valued at over $20 million. Known as one of the most prized cars globally, the McLaren F1 is admired for its sleek design, incredible speed, and impressive power. It symbolizes a time when superior performance and elegant design seamlessly blended together. The 2006 EcoJet is a unique car created specifically for Jay. It runs on jet power and stands out like it's from a sci-fi film. Instead of traditional fuel, it uses biofuel for a turbine engine. The ride is smooth and feels more like flying than driving. It's innovative and stands out because of Jay's passion for advancing engineering boundaries. The 1906 Stanley Steamer is a classic vehicle that runs on steam instead of gasoline. It takes a while to start up, but once it does, it quietly glides down the road emitting steam. Jay has a passion for steam-powered cars and has a collection of them that he has restored and cared for. The Duesenberg Model X is extremely rare and considered one of the rarest cars ever made. Jay Leno owns the fifth known to still exist, as only a few were produced. This car is large, elegant, and exudes charm from a bygone era when cars were regarded as luxurious works of art. The intricate details on the car, from its meticulously crafted body to the exquisite wood and metalwork inside, are truly impressive. Jay has some unusual items in his collection, like 3 vintage electric cars. One of them is a 1909 Baker motor vehicle, which is quiet, easy to use, and advanced for its time. His wife, Mavis, has a soft spot for this particular car. The collection also includes 2 steam cars made by Doble, 1 sedan and 1 roadster, both previously owned by Howard Hughes. These cars are not just rare, but also have a history associated with Hollywood. Jay has some unexpected vehicles in his collection, such as tanks. These big machines are well maintained and show that Jay's interests go beyond just typical collector items. Jay not only enjoys cars, but also spreads his love for them through his website and TV show, Jay Leno's Garage. He tells stories about his cars, explains how they operate, and showcases other interesting vehicles. His show is like a mobile museum guided by Jay himself. His garage manager, Bernard Juchli, assists in maintaining the collection. Bernard has a strong understanding of the technical aspects and collaborates with Jay to ensure everything functions well. They work together to ensure that each vehicle is given the proper care and attention it needs. Jay utilizes his platform to write articles. He has a column in Popular Mechanics where he discusses his favorite vehicles and offers advice on maintenance, repairs, and unique modifications. His writing is characterized by warmth, humor, and a strong appreciation for the history of each vehicle. Additionally, he contributes articles to the Sunday Times, sharing his opinions on the newest trends in luxury automotive design. Jay's enthusiasm greatly influenced the creation of the video game L.A. Noire. He generously provided access to his garage for the developers at Team Bondi, who were able to closely examine almost 100 cars from the 1940s. As a result of his assistance, the game was able to authentically depict the look and atmosphere of that time period. But these vehicles aren't just ordinary. Each one carries a shocking story that sets it apart. Secrets behind the machines. Jay Leno's Garage is not just a place to store cars. It is a tribute to creativity, invention, and history. Inside this large space, there are valuable vehicles as well as hidden engineering marvels that have a story to tell. The collection is more than just beautiful and rare cars. It honors innovation, passion, and the human desire to create something unique and special. Jay Leno has a strong admiration for unique items. While most collectors prefer luxury or classic items, Jay is more interested in unusual and avant-garde cars and motorcycles. He has several prototype cars that never went into mass production. some of which are one of a kind. These vehicles give a glimpse of the past visions of the future as seen by engineers and designers. These rare machines are not only old, but also symbolize daring experiments from the past. Jay's true passion is in alternative fuel vehicles, an area where he truly shines. While most people associate cars with running on gas or diesel, Jay's garage tells a different story. He has steam-powered vehicles, electric cars from over a century ago, and turbine-powered machines that resemble aircraft more than automobiles. One notable example is the Chrysler turbine car, a sleek vehicle powered by a jet-like engine. In the 1960s, only 55 of these cars were made, and today only 9 are still around. Jay is fortunate to own one of these cars, and it still runs smoothly. One of his most memorable vehicles is the 1906 Stanley Steamer, which runs on steam power. It may take a while to prepare, but it provides a smooth and quiet ride. Jay also owns other steam-powered machines that have been expertly restored. It is fascinating to see a puff of steam rise as the engine starts, a stark contrast to the loudness and pollution of modern engines. Jay's garage uses highly advanced tools to upkeep rare and delicate vehicles. The garage is equipped with a restoration shop specifically tailored for old and unique cars. Custom-made tools are created on-site to meet the specific requirements of each project. When original parts are unavailable globally, Jay and his team fabricate them from scratch. They meticulously craft and assemble parts by hand, reviving forgotten cars bit by bit. Jay's garage is not only a place for engineering marvels, but also a museum showcasing the history of automobiles. Many of the cars in the garage have connections to significant events, and some were revolutionary in their time. These vehicles are not just cars, they represent important milestones. The 1937 Cord 812 is a great example. When you see it, you can tell right away that it's beautiful and sophisticated. What makes it special, though, are the little details. This car was one of the first to have headlights that could fold away, something that did not become popular until many years later. Back then, it looked like it was from another world, and even today, it still has that futuristic feel. The engineering in the Cord was way ahead of its time, and Jay takes great care of his example to show respect for its historical significance. Jay has a valuable car in his garage, which is a 1955 Mercedes 300 SL Gullwing. This car is well known for its unique doors that swing upwards like wings, making it one of the most famous sports cars of all time. It was not just visually appealing, but also had great performance on the road, admired for its speed and stylish design. The Gullwing represented the ideal of fast, graceful, and unforgettable cars. Jay doesn't collect cars just for himself. He likes to share them with others too. He often features his vehicles in videos, on his website, and on his TV show, so people can see them up close. Jay not only talks about what makes his cars unique, but also why they are important. By sharing these stories, he brings history and engineering to life in a fun and educational way. Jay Leno sees cars as more than just vehicles. He views them as symbols of history, craftsmanship, and innovation. In his garage, he has a diverse collection of cars fueled by different sources and showcasing various design revolutions. These cars represent a glimpse into the past and the possibility for continued preservation and enjoyment in the future. One of the most surprising things uncovered in Jay's garage is not the cars themselves, but what he uses them for. This discovery will leave you stunned. Unexpected discoveries. Exploring Jay Leno's car collection reveals heartwarming surprises. People are initially impressed by the shiny paint, rare engines, and beautiful designs of the cars. However, upon closer inspection, a deeper story emerges, one filled with care, generosity, and thoughtful details that add a human touch. These surprising findings show that Jay's passion extends beyond simply owning rare cars. It is about cherishing memories, respecting history, and sharing something unique with others. One of the most heartwarming aspects of Jay's journey is how he values and cares for each of the vehicles in his collection. While some people may see cars as simply metal and rubber, Jay sees them as living entities with their unique stories. He meticulously documents every detail about each vehicle in his garage, including every part replaced, repair completed, and information on their origins. Despite the age of some of the cars being over 100 years old, Jay's thorough record-keeping ensures that their stories are preserved and remembered for generations to come. He keeps this information not only for himself, but also for future generations to appreciate and understand what makes each machine unique. His records contain details on where he found parts, how he handcrafted certain pieces, and even the memorable moments when the car was successfully restored and driven again. His passion for history and attention to detail transform his garage into more than just a storage space. It becomes a library of automotive history. One surprising fact is the way some cars in his collection were acquired. Not all were purchased. Jay has become known for restoring old cars in a unique and respectful way. Due to this reputation, many people, some even strangers, have decided to donate or lend their vehicles to him. Many people donate cars to Jay with heartfelt letters or stories about why the car was important to their family. They have faith in Jay to not only restore the car, but also to maintain its original essence. Instead of keeping rare items hidden away, some prefer to see their car brought back to life by Jay, where it will be cared for, preserved, and enjoyed by others. Jay, despite owning millions of dollars worth of vehicles, still acts like a typical car enthusiast. Instead of hiding his rare cars, he takes them out for drives on public roads without any security. He enjoys driving the cars, listening to the engine, and smiling at people who wave to him from the sidewalk. Imagining an expensive car driving down a peaceful street, with Jay driving and enjoying the sunny day, is delightful. He doesn't brag or seek attention, he just likes what he likes. These quiet moments show Jay's true nature. He finds happiness in movement, sees beauty in the past, and finds meaning in the technology that has influenced our world. But how does Jay manage to keep so many vehicles in perfect working condition? And what does he think about them, where machines come alive? Jay Leno's car collection is not just a display of fancy cars that are static behind barriers and glass. Each car in his garage is actively maintained and ready to be driven at any time. These vehicles are not neglected and covered in dust. They are cherished and well-maintained. Despite their stunning appearance, there is a meticulous daily routine that ensures their continued upkeep. Jay doesn't work on his own in his garage. He has a team of skilled experts helping him. These men and women are not just employees. They are expert mechanics, passionate engineers, and enthusiasts who share Jay's love for machines. They have an in-depth understanding of each car, knowing its unique sounds, rhythms, and maintenance requirements. Working together, they adhere to a strict schedule, ensuring that every car and motorcycle is regularly inspected and maintained. They take turns working on different vehicles to prevent any of them from sitting idle for too long. If a vehicle hasn't been driven in a while, they take it out, start the engine, and make sure it gets some fresh air. Their approach to maintaining vehicles is similar to caring for a garden, ensuring every plant is watered and every leaf receives attention. Jay thinks that machines are supposed to be in motion. This belief is evident in his treatment of his cars. Instead of keeping them as mere decorations, he views them as cherished tools, each with its history. Despite some of his cars being extremely rare and valuable, Jay is not afraid to drive them on the road. As long as the weather is good and he's in the mood, he will take a priceless vintage car for a ride. His team ensures that the car is in perfect condition before he takes it out, so there are no issues like squeaks, leaks, or risks. He is not possessive about his cars. Unlike other collectors who keep them locked up, Jay lends his cars to museums and educational events. He is generous with sharing his collection, not only with fans, but also with students, curious individuals, and other enthusiasts. This includes children who love cars and adults who have memories of driving similar cars when they were young. For Jay, it is all about spreading happiness, sharing history, and allowing people to experience the past firsthand. Since 1985, he has been involved in a significant motorcycle charity event known as the Love Ride. This event has raised millions of dollars to support various causes such as children with muscular issues, families impacted by autism, and victims of tragic events. Jay not only participates in the ride, but also actively contributes to the cause. His involvement demonstrates his compassion and dedication to helping others in need. However, despite all of the enthusiasm and activity, there have also been mishaps. The proximity to machinery, particularly older ones, comes with danger. In November 2025, a sudden fire resulted in Jay sustaining severe burns. This was a difficult moment for him as his hands and face suffered extensive damage. He required specialized medical care and even had to undergo ear reconstruction. Just a few months later, in January 2023, he experienced another unfortunate incident when he fell off a motorcycle, resulting in multiple bone fractures. Then, in November 2024, while simply walking to dinner, he tumbled down a hill, and ended up with a broken wrist, bruises, and a torn fingernail. However, Jay doesn't let anything hold him back, even the injuries that would make others take a break. Instead of slowing down, he stays true to his usual activities like working on cars, riding bikes, and keeping a positive attitude despite the discomfort. Jay doesn't view these challenges as obstacles that should make him give up, but rather as simply part of the journey he has chosen. Jay Leno's garage is not a cold, quiet place. It's vibrant and full of life. It's filled with the energy of movement, the spirit of sharing, and the importance of memories. His vehicles are not seen as mere objects. They are cherished, respected, and always remembered. This place is not like a typical museum with display cases. It's more like a home for machines that are still functional. The man in charge shows a special care and appreciation for every part of these machines, which is unusual in a world focused on efficiency and fast pace. Jay Leno's mission to preserve and teach. Jay Leno's garage is more than just a place with nice cars and strong engines. It also serves as a teaching space where history is shown, engineering is demonstrated, and curiosity is encouraged. Unlike many collectors who keep their items to themselves, Jay shares his collection with others so they can learn and have fun. His collection is a fun and educational way to teach people of all ages about cars, design, and mechanics. Over time, Jay has utilized his love for old cars to not only maintain them, but also to educate others on their significance. Through his successful YouTube series, Jay Leno's Garage, he brings the world of cars into people's living rooms. What began as a small concept has now evolved into a widely adored show with millions of viewers. The program showcases a variety of cars, including unique models, vintage vehicles, modern designs, and overlooked machines. However, the focus is not just on displaying cars, but on sharing their histories and backgrounds. Every episode of the show provides a detailed examination of the construction of specific cars, highlighting their unique features and impact on society. Some cars showcased are from the era of steam-powered engines, while others run on electricity or even jet engines. Jay Leno, the host, takes the time to describe each car in easy-to-understand language, often adding humor and showing reverence for automotive history. He also encourages others to share what they know. Engineers, mechanics, and even celebrities visit the garage. They chat, share a laugh, and check out these incredible machines together. These interactions are genuine, friendly, and relatable. Viewers at home feel like they are part of the garage experience as well. It's not just about flaunting a fancy car, it's about explaining the process behind its creation and its significance. Despite all the education he provides, what most surprises people are not just the quantity and rarity of the cars Jay Leno owns. People are often taken aback by Jay himself. Some still anticipate that someone with such a large car collection would be aloof or primarily concerned with monetary value. However, Jay is very involved in his collection. He personally inspects engines, makes repairs to small components, and has a deep understanding of the mechanics of each vehicle. This aspect of Jay consistently catches people off guard. The collection is huge, with more than 180 cars and 160 motorcycles. It includes steam cars from the early 1900s to modern supercars, showcasing a wide variety. But what people admire most is how Jay treats each vehicle with respect, as if they are living pieces of history. Rather than collecting for show, he does it to preserve and share these machines with others, ensuring they are not forgotten. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe, and also click the next video shown on your screen.